Welcome to USA to Ride, the show where Eduardo and Julie hit the roads on two wheels to bring you the best of the motorcycle world. We will talk to experts, shop owners, and mechanics and share the best places to go, maintenance tips, stories from the road, and much more. Rev up your engines. Here is Eduardo Schneider and Julie Maioli.
No, they're not. Good evening, everyone. Starting another edition of USA to Ride on WWNN, 1470 AM, straight from Boca Raton, sunny Florida. Well, not so sunny today, right? Actually, our friends here, Jeff and Betty, got rained on their way here.
Yes, and they took little drops of rain.
Okay, you guys still look beautiful. We're going to get to you in just a second. You can call into the show, participate, talk to us, 1-888-565-1470 for you that who lives here in the United States. If you live abroad, you can still watch us on usatoride.com and click on the live button on our brand new website, 100% in English. A little broken English, but English.
Broken English as well.
You can also, if you're in a different country and you want to listen to us, you can go on iHeartRadio, tune in, look for WNN, and you're going to find us there. We're live right now. It's Tuesday, the July 21st, and we are always on Facebook.com/USA to Ride. You can interact with us. You can talk to us throughout the whole week. You can see what we're doing. We're riding with some crazy people, some not so crazy people, but all great people, right, Julie?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
All right.
They are great people and crazy people.
And as always, I have my partner of rides and radio show and USA to Ride, Julie Maioli. Did you have a good weekend?
Of course I have. I hate
a little hot, right?
Yes, a lot of, but it's fine. It's fine. Always when we are in two wheels, it's fine.
Yeah, but you ride a sauna in two wheels.
Oh?
You ride a sauna in two wheels. No, a sauna like the steam.
Sauna. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. You have to learn English.
Yeah, I do. I have to learn. I like to learn how to speak proper English with Jeff Cohen.
Yes, sauna. Okay, another word to my vocabulary.
There you go. So we didn't have any MotoGP. That's why we're out and about this weekend. So.
Yes, but it's near that the big date from U.S. riders, sport riders, because in Indianapolis. Next 9 of August, the MotoGP is coming. So
it's coming to America.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the people that goes to Sturgis can do a little more, 1,000 miles, and go to the MotoGP too.
Yeah, you can leave South Dakota, you can leave Sturgis and ride to Indianapolis and
no
watch
problem.
the MotoGP.
It's just
piece of cake.
Yes, it's just 1,200 miles, and that's it.
For Jeff, that's like going out for breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go there for lunch. What do they have for lunch there? So we're getting good places to eat.
There you go. I'm sure.
Yeah,
well,
we can have our correspondent, USA to Ride correspondent in MotoGP too. It's something to think about.
That's because you know what, Freddie. I'm going to ask you just put our guests here, just put Jeff and Betty on the screen too, because they're going to participate with us throughout the entire show. So let's have the two of them, sharing the screen with us there. Yeah. And
hello, Freddie.
Fred's on the other side.
Call.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second, because I have to get to that, Julie. Because before we go into the past events here, actually no. Just hold on a second, our guest, and we're going to go into the past events.
Decide what you want to do.
That's a big conversation. All right, so what happened this weekend, Julie? Help us out here.
Oh, we have two events. The Twin City that we came there, but with a little rain too.
A little rain, yep.
Yes, it's summer here and always rain.
For the bikini bike wash. And Jeff stopped by there too. We missed each other.
I did. I didn't have my bikini on, but I did stop by.
The wash happens.
I was gonna wash bikes.
I was expecting you to wash my bike.
No problem.
You have to wash mine because
I think they should.
No, you should.
No, I think they should have men's bikini bike wash for women bikers. Why is it always focused on men bikers, you know? So if you put men out there in bikinis washing women's bikes, I bet you would get a lot of women to show up at the dealership.
I'm about to ask Freddie to take them off the screen.
Julie's on my side. You lose.
That is a good idea.
It's fabulous.
Okay.
No,
We are two right now.
Yeah.
We can dictate some
The rookie,
new rules.
the rookie feels the need to be accepted in the group, so she's agreeing with anything you say.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay,
all right.
so Between City, I will just send a shout out to Alex and John Bralia there.
Yes, hello, Alex.
Thanks for the warm welcome there. We had fun there. We had the great meatball sandwiches. I think did you have a chance to have one?
Look at me.
Oh,
I probably ate two.
One or two, yeah, right. And of
Me
course,
too, look at me.
and of course, on Sunday, July 19th, we had the Ride with the Pro right here.
Yes, our partner in show and in trips, and perhaps I can do a little more miles, but I have to take my time to be used with this hot summer that we have here.
Just to clarify, Julie comes from the southern part of Brazil, which gets pretty cold during the winter.
We have snow. We have almost 10 months of the year with winter, and 2 little months.
It gets a little warmer.
60 days with some hot, so it's hard to me with this hot, and I cannot go away with my bike without wearing my gear, so I use full face helmet always, so it's hard for me.
Yeah, when we go out for a ride, normally, I put on a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, my helmet, my gloves, and I'm ready to go. And then I have to sit outside and wait for her to put her...
No. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I put all my gear, and I am ready a few minutes before you.
Only when you start getting ready, like an hour and a half before we leave.
No, absolutely not. You are the how is the word?
turtle.
The turtle,
slow one.
the groom.
Yes.
Just very slow.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm not
Jeffrey.
slow.
No rapido.
No, absolutely not. I have to wait him.
It's a makeup that takes forever. All right.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Julie, where's the gift? Really quick. Okay. Yeah.
This thing.
Because every week now we're giving away a $25 gift card to our friends that participate in the show. Whether people like our Facebook pages, Instagram, share stuff, participate with us, interact with our community, interact with USA to Ride. And this week, we actually have somebody that coincidentally was in the ride on Sunday. And I want to congratulate Marco and Mayvel.
Abuelos who ride.
Abuelos who ride. You just won a $25 Visa gift card, and so just inbox us, communicate with us through Facebook.
Yes, please.
And we'll get together.
Send us a message to fix everything to give you this gift.
Yeah, maybe we'll get together at Rick Case Power Sports there with Eric, Brandon, and all the guys there.
Yeah.
And hand you the card. All right, so let's go to the phone for a second.
Fun.
All right.
The winner goes, okay.
So we have Betty Massey here, which is our guest, and she came with our friend Jeffrey Cohen today because just last week you got your endorsement and you went out and bought your first motorcycle.
I did.
Okay, congratulations. Welcome to the group.
Yes, I have another partner. It's an honor to have more women riding bikes. Yes.
Now, a Bluebird told us that the person who influenced you to get on the bike, get your endorsement and get on the bike, is actually on the phone with us right now. Hello, Junie.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hey, Junie.
Hey, Junie.
So, Junie, first of all, tell us where you are.
I am in Tok, Alaska.
Okay.
Woohoo!
All right. So you're still in Alaska. It looks like you enjoy the place.
What's that?
You're still in Alaska. I reckon that you enjoy the place there.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
But it's too cold.
Yeah, well, I'm here in the summer, and it's not too bad, but my heated gear went out last night, and it was cold last night.
Hey, Junie. Why does your heated gear always break on you? We're going to have a talk about that in Sturgis. Mine never breaks. Bite my tongue.
Yes, right? Way to go, Betty.
So, Junie, I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad that you finish your unfinished business, and actually another round to Junie.
Great ride. 8,000 miles she did in 11 days.
Wow.
How many hours, Junie?
11:18.
11 days, 18 hours. I rode the same course last year. I know what she went through. Phenomenal ride, Junie. You've got my hats off. I'm really, really proud of you.
Junie, you're my hero.
There you go.
Our hero.
Yeah, our hero. And in fact, Junie, we just launched our website, our new website in English yesterday, and Julie wrote a really, really cool story here. And I'm going to read it really quick for our readers because our site just went live. So I wanted you to listen to this, okay? So the story goes like this. How many times in your life have you thought about going to an impossible adventure only to realize it was way over your head? Like most of us, probably too many times. Junie Rose, however, doesn't know what the word impossible means. For this breast cancer survivor, riding over 12,000 miles on her Harley just to prove a point, it was just another chapter in her book. A chapter she has tried to write a few times before but wasn't able to finish it. That is in the past. By reaching Alaska on July 18, Junie completed a journey she named Unfinished Business, in which she was able to ride from Key West, Florida, all the way to Homer, Alaska. By doing that, this retired postal worker from Illinois is now in the history books as a Hoka Hay contestant who rode the entire 2014 challenge.
Wow.
So what if she did it 1 year late? In 2014, on her way to the starting line, June suffered an accident and wasn't able to join the pack in Key West. While most people in her situation would just call it a day, Junie recovered physically and mentally from her mishap, jumped on her bike again, and the rest is history. Team USA to Ride had the pleasure and honor to meet Junie in Florida and have her as a guest on the USA to Ride radio show on June 30th, right before he went to Key West. Since then, Junie has joined the radio show over the phone to give her location and the status of her trip. For overcoming the challenge and finding new ones and overcoming those two, Junie Rose deserves a hand of applause, not only from the motorcycling community, but from everyone, rider or not.
Well, thank you very much.
It's for you, Junie.
And Junie, you have a brand new number one fan right here with us, Betty, who is going to tell her story in just a second. But believe it or not, he started riding because of you.
I heard that.
How does that make you feel?
That's amazing. Betty's an awesome lady, and I think she can handle it. And I look forward to actually seeing her out there on two wheels. I think that's awesome.
Absolutely, and like I said on previous shows, if we can have you here in October for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, there's going to be a few events we're going to be affiliated with and contributing with, and we need you down here.
You got a place to stay, Junie.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's
listen,
awesome.
she just Junie Rose just finished the Hoka Hay. She doesn't need a place to stay, Jack.
Just
I'll take
have
Thank you.
All right, Junie. Listen, let's catch up next week. I want to know how your trip coming back to Illinois is going, and let's stay in touch, all right?
All right, that sounds good. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Junie, you still there?
I'm still here.
Are you headed for chicken?
I'm heading for chicken.
There you go. She's getting ready to ride the top of the world highway.
Oh, really?
She's on her way from Tok to Chicken, Alaska.
Chicken. Okay.
It's a dirt road. She'll ride about 40 miles of dirt, and she will be on the top of the world. It's the top of the world highway, and you can actually see the arch of the top of the world. It's
my gosh,
it's that
really?
incredible. She's never ridden it. I've ridden it once, and I have goosebumps thinking about it. She will also cross the most northerly border crossing from United States to Canada that you can cross. She's as far north to cross a border as you can possibly cross. Population, Junie, 6.
Who's Junie?
With or without Junie?
Without. With Junie, there'll be 7.
7.
Junie, just before you go, let me ask you a question. From this point forward, what do you consider a challenge?
I know what's next, right?
Right.
I don't know.
The biggest challenge now is finding the next one, I guess.
No, the biggest challenge is to get Chuck's butt moving and to catch up so we can get him down in South Dakota. That's your biggest challenge, finding Big Daddy Chuck.
He was still in Anchorage last I saw.
That's great, Junie. Thank you so much. Enjoy the
Thank you,
ride.
guys.
Please share your photos and your news on the Facebook page. USA to Ride is going to ride with you all the time.
And ride safe always.
Thank you, Julie.
All right.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Bye, Junie.
Bye,
Bye,
Junie.
guys.
All right. So, Betty, we just spoke with. Wait, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I have a question for you. A little one.
A little one.
Yes. Now we know, all of us know that the big start was Johnny. Your relation when you saw Johnny, her story, and everything else. But I have to ask you. You have been in a motorcycle before, in your a really motorcycle riding on roads with friends and etc. Or is your first your debut?
Brand new.
Oh
Brand
my
new.
God!
You're
Well,
brand new.
besides a moped.
A
about
moped, a scooter.
That's cool.
15 years ago, maybe.
Oh,
15.
really?
Or it was even longer than that. Right. A moped.
So
For about a
Be-
year.
Betty, what was the like the point that you say, okay, I want to do this? We know it was last week.
Well, you know, hearing Jeff talk about all his experiences and you know, everything that he's done is really exciting, but so far, in my mind, so far beyond what I would ever be capable of doing, you know, that it's like a pipe dream. So, you know, when Junie came along and she started talking about, I could relate to her a little bit better because she was a woman, and
Seems easier when you heard someone like you.
Yeah, well, that she doesn't exactly break, you know, land speed records type
Right.
person. She's not that kind of rider. So I could really relate to her, and I said that sounds like a lot of fun, and that was really what did it. When I met Junie, I wanted a bike.
And if another woman comes to you and asks you, Betty, I'd like to ride a bike, but I never put my hands in a bike. What will be your advice to this woman?
Just do it. Just go to motorcycle school and just do it. You start out, I mean, baby steps, and that's how I started out.
Was it easier or harder than you thought it would be?
It was easier. Well, that's, you know, when you're going through it, it's not easy, but when you're done with the 2 days,
When
then
you finished,
and you look back,
look your back.
it's easy. Looking back, it was easy.
Was there any point that you got intimidated by the motorcycle or by what you were learning on the riding course?
And we are talking in how many days exactly from the zero to...
From deciding to
ride with us this weekend, 80 miles an hour.
Which actually, I'm going to just open a parenthesis. And when we stopped by the first gas station, I asked Betty, so Betty, how's it going? Are you all right? And she was like, it's the first time I ever done over 50 miles per hour.
It's going great. I love it.
Yes, it's why I am asking you, because you started from zero to more than 80 miles per hour in this weekend with us.
Yeah, we're going over the speed limit, so let's not mention
In school, in school, we never got past second gear.
That's true. That is true.
Second gear was it.
Yeah, so she came out of school, and she came home from school. I came home from work, and I said, hey, you want to go get your motorcycle? Okay, let's go see if it's there. We went to Ricase, bought her a Honda 750 she bought, and then we rode it home and rode for 11 miles.
And I didn't fall or anything.
Congratulations.
How did it feel rolling out of the dealership with your first bike?
It was surreal. You know, like I'm not really doing this.
I know.
It's mine.
The sensation.
You know, I'm really doing this now.
And Betty, normally, you know, when we get our first bike, we get home, and once we park the bike, put on the kickstand, and we look at it, that's when it hit us. Did that happen to you? Suddenly you put the kickstand down, you got out of the bike, you looked at it and was like, what did I just do?
I'm still feeling that way.
I believe in you because when I start to race, and it's another situation, exactly the opposite that we did this weekend. And when I bought my first 1,000 cc's with almost 200 CVs, so it's a missile, it's a gun.
It's a missile.
Missile.
Yeah, that was your Brazilian moment there.
Oh,
your excuse.
I
Continue.
I always have my Brazilian
That's
moments. Okay. So when I saw that bike brand new in front of me the first time, and I realized that it's my bike, I paid, and I will start do something very, very hard that many men cannot do it.
True.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes, I know
Absolutely.
it. I know it because when I am on the tracks with my R1, many men look at me and ask me how I can because many of them cannot do with that special bike.
Well, there's Betty right there.
There's Betty, yeah.
For those of you that are watching us on USA2Ride.com/live, watching the live show or seeing the video, you can see pictures of the Sunday's ride. You see Betty right there with her Honda Shadow Spirit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Julie.
I forgot.
You forgot? No, you're talking about. Actually, you're making a really good point because you're comparing, what a lot of men can do, riding the motorcycles to what you do. That a lot of actually.
But I was trying to do something different.
Okay.
Okay, but
that happens
matter.
when they're riding motorcycles too.
Yes, doesn't matter.
Sometimes we forget where we are.
Okay.
We shouldn't, but we do.
That's all right.
So Betty, this was your first group ride.
It was.
Are we going to see you on another one?
Absolutely. I loved it. It went way too fast.
Yeah.
It ended.
Oh, okay.
It
Too
ended.
quickly.
I was going to say that's Jeff's fault.
No, I'm in the back of the back. I always ride in the back.
We have scheduled, of course, another ride with the pro, Jeffrey, the guy who
That's
is
true.
next us here, on next 30,
August 30th.
August 30. So prepare yourself. You have
Definitely be
more. You have 30 days to do this, so it's easy.
I'll be better.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure.
And look, Betty, I remember, the first time that a couple of friends invited me for kind of a group ride. It was just the 4 or 5 of us, and I asked them, okay, where are we going? And I say, well, we're going around Lake Okeechobee, and I looked at the map, and I was like, oh, cool, this is like a slow ride. It's 45 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour. Once we got on the US 27, we're going twice that speed. I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? I don't want to go this fast. But it's not. Let me tell you something. The speed, of course, can intimidate us. I mean, I ride a motorcycle that's very similar to yours, and I don't have a windshield. I think you do.
I do.
So going fast can be intimidating. The key here, and Julie, I think can confirm that, is what's going to give you confidence and what's going to give you comfort in riding at higher speeds to follow a group is experience, is just going out there and doing. Last 2 Saturdays ago, I went to see my daughter in summer camp up in Leesburg, and I went by myself. And sometimes riding by yourself is a great way to get that experience because you really don't have to, be behind someone. You don't have to be in front of someone. You don't have to worry so much about the environment around you as far as other motorcycles go. So I suggest you, of course, going out with Jeff is always, a great way to practice and train. But, take your bike, on your own every once in a while. Go out, explore a little bit, and you see how much fun. And I'm so excited to have you as part of this group, in the motorcycling community.
I'm excited to be here.
It's great to see anybody join the motorcycle community. It's great to see someone come out of their comfort zone, who's an adult, who can try something new and then actually find a new passion.
And by the way, Jeff, I think it's very important to point out that I love to see somebody coming into the motorcycling community the right way, going through the front door. You know, you went out, you got your endorsement, so you did. I mean, even if you have experience, there are some things that you learned at that riding course. I can guarantee you, you're going to use in your, you know, daily basis riding a motorcycle. So you actually got the fundamentals. It's great. You got your endorsement. You got your equipment. You got your gear. I love to see that.
2 minutes.
Yes, not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for
Jeff,
having us.
again, a pleasure.
And we have to remember here that we have in front of us our correspondent.
Our
from
Sturgis correspondent.
Sturgis, yes.
Heading out next Monday.
Yes, we have to schedule something to put our needs in a
Clockworks Free Party.
Yeah.
Clockworks Free Party is the 30th of August in Mitchell, South Dakota.
Okay, we're going to put all that on our brand new website, USAToride.com. And I'm going to say goodbye to you guys and to our friends of USA Toride, the Nerd Frog Company, Next Helmets, Touch Sweet, Rickey's Firehouse, Between City and Indian Motorcycles, the Estrada couple, Jesse Massaruto, Junie Rose, Eric Sprague, and all the friends from Jeff's Rides, Jackie Paddy, Kenny Snook, Cacao, Reggie Azevedo, João Sena Garcia, David Crow, Rita Mazzalotti, Mark Rodos, Capone Ramos, Rick Hans, Leah Corner, and the guys from Brazil. They're always watching us, listening to us. Valeu, galera. Muito obrigado. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. right here, Visually Broadcasting Group, USAToride.com. Good night, guys.
You have been listening to USA to Ride, the show that takes you for a ride through the best of motorcycle living in the U.S. Join us next week for another exciting show. Until then, safe rides, everyone.